I genuinely feel bad for support mains in Marvel Rivals. And I'm talking about the tried and true support mains, the ones that only play support, because pretty much since Invisible Woman's release up until now, the same three supports have been the best in-slot supports in the game, right? It's Loki, Luna, Invis. Those are the three supports. That's not in any specific order, but that is like the Triforce of power for support mains. And if you aren't picking those, you're picking subpar options, right? For me, I play tank and support, so the game is relatively fresh on my end. I can make it more dynamic by swapping in between the roles. But for actual support mains, it feels like if they aren't picking those heroes, it feels like they are drastically reducing their team's chances of winning, especially if the enemy team is rocking two of those three supports, right? If it's Loki, Luna, this season in season 3, it's like Invis, Loki, that kind of stuff because of the team ups that they give. But it sucks because like Rocket isn't super hard meta. You know, Adam Warlock, Mantis, Ultron, like the alternatives that support mains have, if they even think about picking them, they have to either be like godlike on those heroes because the burden of both aim but also the lack of healing, people are just inherently going to complain. And in a game like this where healing is so important because there's so much damage being flung out, there's so many things you can die to, if you play one of those like off supports or those like secondary supports, right? Ultron, Mantis, Adam Warlock, it really feels like you are hindering your chances of winning and your team's chances of winning, and you're going to get flamed. Now, no one can argue, oh yeah, what about Cloak and Dagger? Yeah, Cloak and Dagger was meta, but then they have gotten a ton of changes back and forth. Still pretty solid, but again, if you're playing Cloak and Dagger into one of the three or two of the three Triforce of Power supports that I mentioned, it just feels like you are missing out. It's tough. I feel so bad for support mains because I feel like if you're like a high level support main or if you are a support that is genuinely trying to win your games, you are probably playing the same three heroes on rotation and it must be mind numbing.